You've been working the whole cycle for. No matter how nonchalant you can be at times, everybody kind of tightens up a little bit and realizes the weight of where you're at. But again, even though you may feel the stress, you may feel the pressure, you revert back to your training and you just do what you need to do. You get the job done.
Can you see? I had a lot of anxiety before I go. I was nervous. It was just, a lot of thoughts were going through my head. But when we got in and we actually started doing it, I felt a lot better. And it actually prepared me for what I'm going to be doing. So it was like a learning experience. We got to take everything the instructors taught us and put it hands-on. So it was a good experience.
We had a special operations group there, highly trained professionals, and they gave us some pointers. And once they gave us those pointers, we did start finding a couple more things. It opened our eyes to just where things are being hidden at, give us a different perspective.
You don't know who that shank was meant for, so you feel like you just saved someone's life. You potentially deterred an incident from happening in the future, whether it was an inmate, a civilian, or an officer, and that satisfaction it just feels amazing being able to prevent a catastrophe from happening.
You're going to have 5 members of your team most of the time, and everybody has their specific job title or job description, and you do what you have to in that situation to pick up your teammates' slack, or they pick up your slack, and you all come together, again, as a collective unit to get the job done.
Left side leg, assist with the rollover, leg secure.
You're not working as yourself. You're going in there 5 people deep, and you're not saying a word. You're going in there completing an objective just by looking at each other. You'll know, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, just from the way this guy's looking at me. So I believe once you get in there and get it done, you can look at each other and be like, wow, we can really do this. We're ready.
All right, inmate Holman, put your hands to the gate.
I mean, as long as your team works together, if you see one team member has a leg that you're supposed to have, you just simply go to a different part and secure that part. Because the ultimate goal is to secure the inmate. So if someone else takes your job, you just move on to their job. Just get the job done. That's the main goal.
Having 2 inmates is even more of a challenge when it comes to that. 2 full-grown men that don't want to come out for a reason. They're not going to just roll over for you. You have to work as a team, communicate and adapt things. You have a plan and then you go in there. Something happens, so you have to adapt as you keep moving. I think that's the most important part we realize. You can't stick to the plan. You want to have a plan, but you do have to adapt that plan.
I need you to open your eyes and look at the line. Hey, watch yourself.
OC is literally probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I would say it feels like hot lava on your face. Somebody is just pouring hot lava on your face and you can feel every single drop of lava that's going on your face.
How many fingers, son? How many fingers? How many fingers, Fuentes?
What?
Grab the keys. Get the keys.
Stop! Get down! Get down! Get down!
Feels like the worst sunburn you've ever had in your life, mixed with some of the worst hot sauce you ever had in your life, all sprayed on your face, and it feels like somebody's just stabbing you in the eye with little needles.
You just have to go through it. There's no cheat code. There's no way around it. There's nothing that's gonna make it feel better if you put something on prior to getting OC'd. You just have to fight through the pain. You have to get through the obstacle course, and you just have to take it. That's about it.
Let's go! Harder than that! In space, punch in space!
Let's go, open your eyes! Sir, you open, right?
Sir.
some reacted differently than others, but we all did make it through the course, the obstacle course that we had to complete. And I think that's the most important part, where we realized we had a task at hand. Regardless of what the pain you're feeling, you had to get through the task. And no one was rolling on the floor. We were able to get through the task and get it accomplished.
You need to control yourselves. Because if in an institution, how are you going to sit there and write on your report that you had full composure and you were able to assess the situation and handle everything the way you needed to if you're losing your mind?
For me, family is a big part of my life. I love my family, and it is one of the reasons why I came out of active duty, to be back in New Jersey with my family. So I think having them be a part of this, it's a team effort as well with that. Me being open to them and them being open to me. I think that's the most important part.
I tried to explain to my family before, like give them a brief rundown about what goes on, but you know, like if you're not here, you don't really understand. So my family being able to see it, she was like, wow, I don't think I would be able to do that.
I have a daughter that has to be taken care of every day while I'm here. I don't get a chance to go and contribute towards that. I mean, I miss some of her childhood while I'm here, and the sacrifice that your family makes while you're here is immense. I mean, I couldn't possibly say that anymore. I mean, without your family, and especially if you have any kids or a loved one, they contribute towards your success.
They don't have a choice in the matter. They're not able to step in and help you, so they just have to worry about you all the time. So receiving their support, it doesn't go unnoticed. It emboldens you to do the job.
You can clap now.
It's going to be an immense feeling of satisfaction that you accomplished your mission in coming here, and especially myself, having to leave in the last class and coming back and being able to finish. There's no greater reward or no greater feeling that I could possibly feel.
We know that we were trained by the very best of the best that this department has to offer, and knowing that means everything to us. With all the memories, good and bad, Godspeed and best of luck, Class 244. Take the lessons you learned here and apply it towards having the most prosperous and the safest career possible. Congratulations, 244. Remember, stay alert. Stay alive!
I would like to find a mentor where I can follow in his footsteps, and down the line, you know, maybe 7, 8 years from now, hopefully someone's looking to me, maybe even sooner than that, but hopefully someone is looking for me for that guidance, and I will give them that guidance. Look forward to that.
I promise to uphold the standards and policies of the Department of Corrections. I promise to uphold the standards and policies of the Department of Corrections. And I will faithfully, without partiality or prejudice, discharge the duties of a correctional police officer. To the best of my ability. Congratulations and welcome to the Department of Corrections.
100% excited about graduation. It just makes me feel accomplished. It makes me feel like everything I've worked hard for is finally, you know, it's real now. It's there. We went 14 weeks through the academy with each other, and now we get to walk across the stage with each other.
It's a bittersweet feeling because you're graduating, so yes, there's something coming to an end, but you realize you have 30 years to do. So you're just starting, really.